Action. Hi everybody, it's Sam. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, let me welcome you and say hello. Welcome to my home, to my art room. I am going to tell you a little bit how I choose my colors. I use a number generating app. Yep, I put all of my colors, which to date is 310. I numbered all of them, and I have put them, I have numbered them 1 through 310. I then take those numbers and put them in the computer, and it will randomly generate colors for me. Now I will do this with four times to get 4 colors. I then have to use those 4 colors. But I can add colors, I just can't take colors away. So say I get 4 micas. Well, I want an alcohol ink to go with it, so I'm going to add an alcohol ink that I think will look good with it. I can also choose my embellishments, the glitters, rocks, glass, so forth. I can choose those. And I will decide which project I'm doing once the colors have been generated. Then I'll know what will do best with the colors. I hope that all makes sense. Let me start and we'll go from there. It'll make a little more sense as we go. So first I go to, Google's downloading, of course. Oh my gosh. What is the deal? Okay, while that's downloading, the last video I made turned out really good. I had hoped that it'd turn out a little better. This is still downloading. But this was the peacocks that we made. I ended up using 6 different colors. The colors I chose were Pearl-X white, Pearl-X gold, a mica that was blue, a mica that was green, and an alcohol ink. And I added an additional alcohol ink and an additional pigment to get these colors. And it's a little peacock. I don't know if you can see it. Little peacock. So the colors would have been great. I think maybe I should have done a little less green, but I'm not sad about it. I think for randomly generated colors, it turned out great. Hey, it's a good combo. This is a learning lesson. Okay, Google is finished downloading, so let me go to Google. And I put in number generator. It comes right up because I've already searched it. And it's the first thing that pops up. So I'm going to put in the parameters. The minimum is 1. And the max is going to be 310. As I said, to date, I have more colors on the way. Okay, so I've put in the parameters. I'm going to generate our first number. This was yesterday's. So today's, generate. First number, 165. Second number, 268. Third, 23. Last, 35. Okay, so the computer has spoken. The colors I'm going to need to draw are 165, 268, 23, and 35. Interesting to see what colors they are. So give me just a minute and I'll be right back with our colors. Hey everybody, I got our colors. Okay, I really don't believe it. We drew some good ones. 165 is going to be Sigwang Pearl Gold. Number 268 is going to be Chameleon Powder Violet Blue from Colorful. Then number 23 is going to be the Intense Ghost Blue by Black Diamond. Really cool color. Then number 35 is going to be Rainbow Blue by Eye Candy. Now look, what do those colors remind you of? The same practically colors I had last night. Peacock. I just need some green. So I'm going to put in the number these are the colors. Then I've decided to add 121 Yellow Green by Sigwang and possibly Let's Resin Resin Pigment Paste Green. I think I'm going to add a little bit of that just so I have a paste in here. And then run that along the outside to maybe get dragon scales. Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. I remember my mentor saying he needed a tint and a paste. So maybe I should add the tint green and take away the alcohol ink. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got, oh my gosh, this is written so small. I got my glasses, let's see. Peridot resin pigment by, I'm sorry, but this name is YRYMHT. And I know the lid's not cut off of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So yeah, I think those will make great pigment or colors together. I'm not gonna use this one. Instead, I have chosen 217 and 260, a pigment, resin pigment, and a pigment paste. And then they will go with these. The resin I'm using is my favorite. It is the Clearcast 7000 by the Epoxy Resin store. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, medium viscosity. It is great. It's wonderful resin. It's crystal clear. It looks like water. And it's budget friendly. I highly recommend anybody try it. I know everybody has their favorite resin, but if you're looking for resin because yours isn't available or you just want to find a new resin, give them a try. It is super, super good. And no smell. It's heat resistant up to 165 degrees. It's just great. It's really, really good. And you should try it. You'd be doing yourself a favor. I ordered it 5 gallons at a time. That tells you how good it is. I don't want to be without it. Actually, I think after this pour, I have one more pour until my box comes by FedEx, which I believe is tomorrow. I try and line it up so I'm not without for very long. I don't like it. Okay, without any more blabbing, let's get mixing. Let's get this color party started. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's start with those. I'm going to do about 2.5 ounces each. The thinner stream, the further up high that you drip or pour, the thinner your stream will be. So you just come up high and back up. It makes it easier to stop pouring and just easier. Just easier. Okay, those are my 5 colors. Here is a little bit, oh, forgot to mention, I'm gonna put this no name gold crushed rock in the center. I don't know why the company decided not to put their name on the container. I'm not gonna keep the box. I mean, how many people keep the box? Okay, that leaves me with a lot of clear, which is good. In case we need to make any more, it's always better to have some left over, which I've been getting better at instead of cutting it short and then being like, oh, I gotta put a top coat on because I didn't make enough. So we'll put this one over here. All right, first color we're gonna go with is the colorful violet blue. Oh, I'm supposed to check to see if everything's open. My apologies. I'm new at all of this, so forgive me. I will get better as I go. I hope you stay with me to find out. Got this little teeny tiny spoon. I'm gonna give it 1.5. Maybe another half. There we go. Okay. Spoon won't fit in this one, so I just set that one over here. But I got these spoons to leave in my little packs. so I'm not looking for a spoon if I'm trying to grab it real quick. Woo! This is Black Diamond's Intense Ghost Blue. Still figuring out the ghosts and the intense and all the other different ones that aren't just a plain color. Interferences. I don't know. That might have been a little too much. Well, alright, this is Eye Candy Rainbow Blue. Oh, I forgot to leave that in. Silly girl. Here. That looks like enough. That's really pretty. I think that's going to go really well with that. I think it's going to be very peacocky. Peacocky. Too funny. I'm going to go ahead and put this spoon in there since it's already dirty with it. Thank you. Got this idea from one of the fabulous resinistas, Sherry Moulton. She says she sticks one of those little spoons in there. And that's a great idea. So that's what I did. This. If you haven't caught Sherry's show or channel, it is a show because she is just a brilliant artist and a brilliant entertainer. Highly recommend you going and visiting her channel. You will surely smile and learn something. She is one of those ladies that brings me J-O-Y joy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know these float a lot, so that's why I put in 10 drops. Starting off big instead of small. Oh, and I forgot the last video. Remember how I put a little bit in, then I put a little bit of paste, make a paste out of a little bit of resin in the micas? Well, daggone if I didn't forget it, the first video after the first one. Oh my goodness. So, do as I told you last video, not as I do this video. Okay. That looks good and oh, no it doesn't. I'm glad I did that because it is not dark at all. Let me put in more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think our number generator produced some pretty good numbers or colors for us. I'm anxious to see what happens. I know I'm going to get combos that are just scary, but I think it's pretty cool. The last two have been great numbers. And the peacock, and you saw, I showed you my color wheel with all the numbers, didn't I? I showed you last video. I don't think I showed this video. So I tell you what, after we are done mixing, I am going to show you my color wheel. So you can see that I legitimately have numbered all of my colors so we can have a fair, level playing ground to get my colors. I'm not just going and picking colors that I say I want, you know? Oh, why didn't I make the paste? Y'all don't want to watch this, do you? Just go ahead and fast forward it. It's easier for you to fast forward than me. I mean, not unless you want to. I always liked watching the artists mix it up. Sometimes it's not just as easy as dropping it in a cup and mixing up. Sometimes you need to add more, add less, add something different, so you want to see what turned out and what caused it to turn out that way. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Go nicely with the gold. This is pretty. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to do the dragon scales. I really haven't had much success with it, but I'm going to try. And if you don't know the dragon scales, I learned them from Julie, Pouring Your Heart Out. I also saw Petra Youngblood and Petra Gerbach do it. I'm sure there's others that have done it, but those are the 3 resinistas I've seen do it. So you should totally go check theirs out. Before you grade me, did we go over the grading system? Let me do that. Let me go over a little bit about my channel that I was hoping would make this interactive. I would like for you to consider grading me in my comments. A, being awesome. B, being beautiful. C, being cute. And NA being try again, Sam. In other words, we don't want to hurt your feelings, but ooh, Lord, child, that is ugly. So, to save my feelings, NA is going to be appropriate there. But if you would, take a look at my project, and if I've referenced one of the artists that I am recreating from or have been inspired by, go look at their channel and what the video. As soon as I know how to link videos, I will link their video where I learned the technique that I'm doing in my project. So if I can, I will find the video that I saw when Julie made the dragon scales. They were beautiful. She had a couple tries at it before she got it the way she wanted it, but they were beautiful. So I'm going to try. Hopefully I will get it myself. But I'm pretty sure she said you have to have a tint, a paste, and a mica to do the dragon scales. Hope I'm remembering correctly. Okay, here we're going to go with my green tint. Oh, let me shake it. This is Peridot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know resin tints tend to be very strong, very concentrated. That is very concentrated, but it's not quite dark enough. So I'm going to add this green in. Just 1 drop. Let's just go with 1. Wonder if that'll help the dragon scales. 1 drop. Probably not, but this amount. Best way to tell your colors is take a white paper towel and run it on there. It's pretty good. Oh, there we go. It's pretty good. 1 drop of the paste and 10 drops of the resin tint. Okay. So we got our colors mixed. Now let me do my little glitter, hard rock pebble things, gold in the middle. Got this little handy dandy teaspoon for here too. And as you can see, we are doing coasters, so I'm going to put in 4 of these for 4 coasters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So much better using these than, oh, I did not want to put that in there. I wanted to put it in the gold jug. There we go. Anyway, that's so much better than trying to use a big teaspoon and like this. I was trying to see how much covered the end, and then I tried the popsicle stick and it's falling all over. So those little itty bitty spoons are just fabulous. Need a little straw to stir this. I mean, a little stick, not straw. I think I'm thirsty, that's why I said straw. It's nice and crunchy. That looks perfect. Perfect amount of resin to a perfect amount of glass. This is crushed dry. I think it's crushed glass. I'm not sure. And it doesn't tell me on the label because there is no label. Never heard of a company not putting a label on their product. Unless it's a homemade product. Then you know you don't expect it. Okay, let's move these out of the way. I have already gone through and double checked, triple checked that my surface is level. My temperature in here is 69 degrees, which is great for resin working. My understanding is it thrives between 68 and 72 degrees. The warmer it is, the quicker it will cure. The colder it is, the slower it will cure. I mixed up 16 ounces of resin for this project. I have a whole heck of a lot more over there, so I'm thinking I've probably not made enough colors. That's my guessing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Without further ado, let's get this party started. I'm going to go with the purple. Move these over here a little bit so I'm not knocking over cups. Looks like bowling to me. Resin cup bowling. And I'm pretty good at bowling. I get strikes. Maybe more spares. Okay, the art of the pour. From up high, put a small stream around the side. It is definitely an art to learn how to pour. I am constantly trying to perfect. Yeah, I'm liking this color. I have a little bit. I'm gonna go where it's skinny. There's not much there. And I will do some projects that aren't the colors aren't generated by the computer, but a majority of them will be. I think that makes things a little more exciting and shows something different, because I'm not that artsy fartsy and I can't draw, but I can do resin pretty well, I think, and I think I'm only going to get better. So I thought this would give you something different to see, other than me doing the same projects that everybody else is already doing, and they do it very well. This is my little handle on the resin YouTube video sector. I'm gonna choose my colors by using the number generator app. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you think it's pretty cool. I do. Okay, here we go. Gold. Gold. Let's go green. The one thing I don't remember is if the paste has to be in the circle that goes around the outside. For some reason that seems like it's sticking in my head. We'll find out. Maybe that's the thing I need to tweak. If it doesn't turn out, I have faith it's going to turn out though. I'm thinking positive. Let's go white, or intense ghost blue. Hey, while y'all aren't doing anything, do you mind hitting the like, the subscribe, and share me, and possibly sign up for notifications? It would really help me out. I'm trying to get my channel off the ground. As you can see, I'm as new can be, but I'm really having fun, and I'd like to continue to bring videos using my method of choosing colors. They're not doing anything. What is it? 4 clicks. Kind of shorted myself on the blue. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. These are definitely going to require a top coat unless I can fill them up all the way with clear without totally killing the scene. Or, you know, the design. That's the word I'm trying to get. Okay, what goes next? Gold. I have a little bit of gold. See, I don't have any more blue. It's like I don't have any more purple. So I put these colors in to finish it off. See what kind of effect we get. All right, and last little bit of intense ghost blue. Can't wait to see what these colors do. I think they're going to be pretty cool. And the design, I hope the design turns out cool as well. I like the peacock colors. I've been wanting to do them, and it just so happens I get them the colors 2 days in a row. Huh. How lucky am I? Ask and you shall receive. Sometimes that works out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pour this in a smaller cup so I can handle it a little better. Right. I'm up high. I'm going to top these off to make them level. How's it looking from your side? Somebody tell me if it's looking good. I wish we could talk back and forth. Somebody tell me what I'm doing right and wrong. Alright, now we put our little gold pieces in, whatever they were made of. One little plop. Do a little plop. I am truly digging these little sticks. I mean, these little spoons. They're great. I wish I had them sooner. Okay. Should be all covered up nicely. Excuse me 1 minute. I don't like the mess. You clean it up as you go. It's not that bad. Okay, let's take a little heat to this. Be careful with your torch. Not too close, you'll burn your mold. Not too long, you'll burn your resin. I don't know about you guys, but this looks gorgeous. I'm liking it. I'm really, really liking it. The computer has chosen wonderful colors for us. All right, well, I've poured my colors. I've showed you what I can do with the colors in my coaster molds. All we can do now is wait for time to pass and cure them up for us. I will come back in a few hours and we'll see how things are going. Oh, and before I come back, I'm going to show you my color wheel as well. I'd like for you to have a peek at it, so you know I do have that color wheel. I'll be right back. Hey guys, it's me. It's been about 4 hours since we last saw each other, and I just wanted to come out here and check on our coasters to see how they're doing. They're looking quite fantabulistic, if I do say so myself. I'm looking forward to seeing them tomorrow. Okay, we'll see you then. Good night. Okay guys, it's that time. It is time to see how our coasters did with our generated colors. So let's see how it did. Not much changed since we last saw it when I came back to you after a few hours. Let's see what the other side has to hold. I'm really hoping it's something beautiful. Let me go over the colors again. Rainbow Blue by Eye Candy, Intense Ghost Blue by Black Diamond, Violet Blue from Colorful, Pearl Gold from Sig Wong, and then the colors I chose were Let's Resin Pigment Paste, and Peridot Pigment Tint. I hope these colors turned out pretty good. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Bam! It worked! It worked, it worked, it worked. Yes! Bam! I did it, I did it, I did it. Bam! Bam! Sam did it. Sam did it. Oh my gosh, I've tried so many times. Y'all just don't understand the excitement. I did it. And I used a tint, a paste, and a mica powder. That's what I needed. I did it, y'all. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay. Well, that is ending on a positive note. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Maybe you will consider giving me a good grade. Remember, I asked you if you'd leave in the comments a grade for me. A for awesome, B for beautiful, C for cute, or NA for try again, Sam. And while you're there, just go ahead and like, subscribe, and share me. And sign up for the notifications so when I get another video out, you will know and you can watch it and see what the computer says for the colors. I cannot be happier. I cannot wait to do my next video. I can probably tell you I might do the dragon scales again since it turned out for me finally. And I know the trick or what it is that I have to do. I'm so excited. Look, I didn't bring them up close. Look, aren't they beautiful? They look like this on the back and this on the front. This one has a little bit of mica not dissolved. That's because I didn't make that paste like I should have. This one looks kind of rough on top or on the back. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope I will have you join me again. Take care. Bye. Hey guys, before I leave you, I thought about it. I'm going to trim these in gold. Now I used to use one of these, the Crayon pen or the Deco color pen, and I liked the Deco, but they didn't have it, so I had to order the Crayon, and I did not care for it. It looked like I had to go over it more than once. It did not look as well as the Deco color. And then I looked back at something that I painted with the Deco color, and it didn't look nearly as well as it did if I painted it with this Marty paint. That's all I can tell you. It's written on there, 20 mils Marty. I bought it off of Amazon as I Googled or searched model paint, and this is what came up. So I'm just going to go around and paint it. I always thought it was super hard. It's not. Just go around like this. All the way around. Now I really have not attempted to do the top, the little outside line that goes around the side. I will attempt that. I'm just not going to do it on my first coaster's dragon scales that turned out. I'm just going to do the sides. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. You'll see it on my final pictures that I post after. Thank you. Take care.